Alright, so I did three workouts today. One in the morning, this one, and just came back from one kind of at night. Feel terrible. Definitely sore all over. Um, you know what? It's actually not soreness. It's actual it's my tendons. I'm pretty sure I have a shoulder impingement now, which I'm gonna have to fix. Um, the empty can test. Um, I should have done this on camera to show you guys, but I totally failed the empty can test, which is a way to check if you have a shoulder impingement. So I'm gonna have to start figuring out how I'm gonna fix that. There's like a few banded exercises I can start doing. Yeah, I mean I definitely pushed myself to the max today. During that third workout, I was like by far one of the worst of the group. It was a group workout, so I was like one of the worst. It was embarrassing, but I mean that's what happens. I knew I was gonna get destroyed, and I did. So here I am. I did some deadlifts during this workout, and I did some of the like Squat University. They showed a little bit of the exercises that are good for warming up, going up to the deadlift. So, I mean, I did my squats, just regular. I'll show you guys a few of them, of those warm-ups that I did once we get to them. But yeah, I failed the empty can test for my shoulder. It's my left shoulder. I think it's all the overhead presses that I've been doing. My shoulder's just totally impinged. I feel it very much. But yeah, I mean, I feel good, like, that I was able to go through, get all this, like, I'm really working on my stamina, I ate as much as I could. I really did. Okay, so here's one of them. This is like a RDL, Romanian deadlift. I don't get as deep as I probably should have. At least, this one's okay, but yeah, I mean, this is a roller. It's just to keep my core activated. So yeah, I'm just doing some rollouts with the foam roller in between my legs. Try to have that control movement and the core activated at all times. Really just trying to bring my butt back, I'm not trying to just like hinge, It's not like I'm just bending over. It's that hamstrings that you really want to feel stretched, and also that core activation as well. This is another one. I forgot what these things are called. But yeah, this is the core activation pretty much during the entire time. You kick out each leg one at a time. And it's all about the core, keeping it stable. Kind of just go slow. You just want to feel that activation. So this was good. I was able to deadlift, pretty well with this. I checked my form during the workout, and it was okay. I've definitely seen better, but I mean, it felt really good. Usually I do like 4 or 4 when I'm doing deadlifts with like 225, and I was able to do, 4 of 8. So this is actually I think I did 3 of 8. Yeah, I'm forgetting the names of these exercises, but this was good. I could really feel like my rear delts and my lats working, getting that good activation in order to keep my shoulders back and like that upright posture, and I'm just like bending over and arching my back, which I did a couple times. But yeah, I mean, I just completely demolished myself. During the workout I just did, like right now at night, we're doing farmer's carry, kettlebell 53 pounds in one hand, kettlebell 35 pounds in the other one, and my grip was so bad. I think it has something to do with me deadlifting today. It was just so fatigued. Like, I was by far the worst of the group when it came to my grip strength. Like, I kept on having to drop the weight and pick it up, and so I had to do a bunch of like burpees in order, like, as punishment. So embarrassing. Anyway, this is some other RDLs. Bending over, trying to get that stretch. I actually should have gone deeper, to be honest. Definitely past my knees, but probably like even down to my shins. I guess my hamstrings just aren't as flexible as they should be. So it is what it is. Yeah. God. Yeah, I mean, I was so exhausted after that. 3 workouts in one day, I do not recommend. Yeah. Okay, so here's the actual deadlifting. This is just with 135. This felt good. Usually 135 is not that much of a problem. I'm able to get it all up. So yeah, you pull it up, get that lockout in your arms, and then you drive through with the legs. And it looks good, honestly. Like, I'm able to keep that upright posture. It's not like my butt comes up before my shoulders, which is like a constant problem with my deadlifting. It has to do with like my weak rear delts, which also might be why I'm having problems with my shoulder impingement. Yeah, that rotator cuff. I don't think it's the rotator cuff. I think it's the supraspinatus, which I think is what's when you fail the empty cantus. I think it's the supraspinatus, which I think is part of the rotator cuff. I don't know. I'll do like a actual video diagnosing it, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely something. I think I've experienced this once before when I was in high school, but it's annoying. Yeah, I guess I just haven't been doing it like how I should have been. As far as like warming up. Okay, these are really good reps, honestly. That first one was, my butt is coming up a little bit before my shoulders, which is a little disappointing. Oh, wow, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, it's really not that bad as I thought. I think it's when I'm closer to exhaustion that it's actually like noticeably bad or noticeably tough, like the rounding of my back. But yeah, I mean, the neural, neural. The neural cue of driving through your legs, getting that lockout with your arms, drive through the legs, really helpful. Super helpful for me. As far as like prepping and keeping that, I don't know, like that explosive movement, but also the posture as well. Yeah. So felt really good to do these. Deadlifts, I've more or less like haven't not been doing them like how I should be, and they're trailing behind miserably from where my squat is. My squat's great. I actually squatted tonight as well. I did 4 sets of 8. First one was 135, easy money, and then the second one we bumped it up to 225, and then third one I also did 225 again. And the fourth one, I did 245. So, did some extra squats on the side off camera for you guys. Yeah, I mean, I was doing great. I was one of the heavier squatters in the group, but everything else, dude, they ran laps around me. My stamina is miserable, and also that grip strength, dude. I don't want to sound sexist, but I mean, like the women had way stronger grip strength than me. I suppose it's embarrassing. But yeah, I mean, I at least had the squat. You don't squat every day for almost 100 days now. And, yeah, I mean, I wasn't the heaviest squatter there. And I'm not like the heaviest squatter in like, I'm like average. Especially when you don't consider weight. But yeah, I mean, there's like gaping holes in my workout repertoire, mostly in the stamina category, but also like my grip strength. I guess is also, I mean, like my grip was super fatigued probably by the end of today, which had something to do with it. But also, I mean, I don't know. I'm just making excuses at this point. There are gaping holes in my repertoire, mostly about stamina. So I'm really trying harder to work on it. I think those high intensity interval trainings were like really good, enlightening on like how bad I am. Also, was it my back muscles? Like we were doing pull ups and I couldn't even get my chin over the bar. Like we're supposed to do 5 sets of 10. I mean, I did like 2. On the second set, I was like kicking, flipping, dying, everything I could to get my chin over the bar, and I still couldn't. So I had to do like ring rows, something like that. But yeah, I mean, like my back muscles are very much like a part of one of my weaknesses. Anyway, that's all I got today. Day 100 tomorrow, also a surprise, which I think you guys are gonna like. That's all. I'll see you tomorrow.